Hello, good evening. All right, y'all, I'm running into the office because I left some files there and I need to do some notes and I can't find my files. But I wanted to jump on really quickly and do a live because I just want y'all to know women don't want to do what men want to do. Okay? Women don't want to do what men want to do. I'm saying hey to my neighbor. What do I mean by that? That's what you're asking yourself. What do I mean by that? Women don't want to do what men want to do. Okay, for instance, let me put on my seatbelt. Okay, you ready? I can't tell you how many times a man has said to me, Anita, what's your problem? Like you could go out here tonight and you could sleep with 5, 10, 25 men if you wanted to. Like, I don't understand what your problem is. Why are you talking about, this, that, and the other when it comes to dating? When it comes to, you just go out here, you just, reach in your phone, you just call up somebody and bam, right? Y'all, I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to do that. And this is the thing. This is where men, for some reason, I don't know why y'all, it's not computing that if a woman is attractive, if a woman is beautiful, if a woman is sexy, if she's got body, okay, we don't want to do what y'all want to do. And it's like apples and oranges, right? I'm not interested in getting laid. I'm not interested in, going through my phone and just picking any old dude. Oh yeah, I could be with somebody. I could be with somebody tonight. I don't want to do that. That's some man stuff. Okay? That's some man stuff. I'm a woman. That's what men want to do. And so sometimes, if I can be so honest, I think men be jealous. Like, I think men be jealous of women. Can I be honest? Here's the truth. Women are and will forever be the sexier sex. Okay? That's a hard, cold reality that more men, y'all need to come to acceptance of. We will always be the sexier sex. Okay? There's a $1 billion pornography industry built on the backs of women. We are fantastic to look at naked. We are fantastic to look at clothed. Like, we just sexy. We just got it going on, okay? And if I could be so frank, I think men are jealous. I think men are envious of that. Like, dang, if I look like that, I could go out here and get laid 5 times tonight. But we're women. We don't want to do that. Guess what is harder for me to do? Let me be honest. Guess what's harder for me to do? It's harder for me to get the man that I'm interested in. It is harder for me to get that man to love me, to get that man to commit to me, to get that man to give me his exclusivity, his time, his heart, okay? To get that man to prioritize me, to get that man to be devoted to me. That's what women are interested in. Men, we are interested in exclusivity and commitment, love, relationship. We're interested in devotion, being cherished. We're not interested in getting laid by 5, 10, 25 men. But if I can be frank, I think men, they feel a way about that. Like, they see a lot of beautiful women, they see a lot of attractive women, and God help those women if those women complain about the dating landscape right now. They're just like, what? Why are you complaining? I mean, you could have anybody you want. You could go out here tonight and you could, okay, but we don't want that. We don't want to do that. We want something real. We want something genuine. We want to be loved and cherished and cared for who we are, not just for what we look like, not just for our body. Okay? We actually want a man to like us and want to talk to us outside of the bedroom. But yeah, I think men, I'm coming to that conclusion. The more conversations I have with men, I'm just like, y'all really want to be us. Y'all really want to be us. There's a part of y'all that really want to be us, right? But the truth is, I was born a woman, you were born a man, and last I checked, that still stands. Woman and man, those are the only two genders that I'm aware of. And, you know, we will always be the sexier sex. We will always be the sexier sex. Sorry, not sorry. And the things y'all want to do, we don't want to do. Like, I don't want to go out here and just, go to the club and pick up some guy and take him home. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm interested in being loved. I'm interested in being committed to. I'm interested in being married. That's what I'm interested in. Okay. And y'all know this is true. The average quality man today, like that's a tall order. The average quality man is like, hey, Anita, I've got, many options. And I've already discussed in another post, the paradox of choice, which y'all don't realize is the more options you have, the worse it gets, the more unhappy you are because of all these options that y'all have. But, I've got all these options and I've got endless options in my dating app and got endless options on social media. It's hard for me to even choose one. It's hard for me to even make a choice. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, the more I talk to men, the more I realize, you know what? I think they secretly like envious of us. Like they wish they were women. They wish they had a certain level of feminine power because yes, they could use that to get laid every night, right? So if a man jumped in my body and he was like, yeah, I want to get busy tonight and tomorrow and the next day, yeah, he can get busy. I tell men that all the time. Sure, I could have sex every day of the week if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to sleep with strange men. I don't want to, go out and pick up a man and take him home for the night. Like, I don't want to do that. I want the man who is the best fit for me, and I am the best fit for him. I want someone who likes me, who genuinely likes me, who gets my vibe, who thinks I'm a cool chick, and who finds me attractive, and who finds me funny and intellectually stimulating, right? And all that. I want that guy to be exclusive with me. I want that guy to commit to me. I want that guy to cherish me. I want that guy to be devoted to me. I want that guy to marry me. I want that guy to share a home with me and share a life with me and, spend quality time together. I go on vacations together, right? I want that guy to go to the donut shop with me in every city or every state, that we are in. I want that guy to, have coffee with me in the morning and, that's the guy I want. So yeah, it's starting to become painfully obvious that, like I said, there's some men out there who they don't like this idea of women being the sexier sex, like women having options sexually that they don't have. But try to get your brain to understand sexual options for women are not real options because most of us don't want that. So I know that's hard. It's really hard for men to understand that sexual options are not options. We don't want that, right? I want to be made love to by my husband. That's who I want to spend, the rest of my life having sex with, my husband. So this idea that, what are we complaining about? I mean, look at you. You could go out here and have any man you wanted and this and that. Okay, but I don't want just any man. And I want a man for more than physical intimacy. So that is a tall order in 2023 because many men either, if they're a good quality, high value man, they're like, hey, I got options. I could do this with 1,000 women. What makes you different? And then the dreaded, what do you bring to the table, Anita? Here we go, right? And then, I need you to meet me where I'm at and all these other sayings that people say. So just understand that, okay? That instead of hating, right? Instead of being like, What are y'all complaining about? And oh, and the other one. Ooh, I got to mention this one too. And y'all know y'all guilty of this. You know you guilty of this. This whole high standards. Oh, you need to lower your standards. Women have high standards. Women. Okay, do you know that that is a gift from God? That's a gift from God. You asking us to take the God out of us. We are the receiver. We receive y'all. We can't go out here and just be with anything and let anything penetrate us. That is something that came from God Almighty. So if you saying, oh, y'all should just settle and y'all too picky, your standards are too high. That is how a woman is evolutionarily wired. We're not wired to spread seed. We're not wired to lay down with anything. That's y'all. That's y'all. That's not us. Okay. So again, that's what I want to drill home in this live. Men and women are different. Okay? You don't need to be envious about it. You don't need to be jealous about it. You don't need to throw out all these sayings. Oh, we need to be knocked down a peg and we need to settle and we need to, take less than whatever. You don't need to do any of that. We are designed differently. And I personally believe that in God's great design, he made women the way he made women. He made men the way he made men. And there you go. We all have our cross to bear. And we've got to stop this whole compare and contrast. No, we all have our cross to bear. I have to have a cycle every month, not anymore, but I have to carry another human life inside of my body. I have to give up drinking wine and doing all the other fun stuff I want to do so I can carry this life in my body. And then I have to experience the most pain I've ever experienced in my life and push said human out of my hoo-ha. Okay? Not a fun experience. So we all have our cross to bear. All right? Men got it hard. Women got it hard. Okay? We all have our cross to bear. But this idea of, oh my gosh, I don't understand what all the complaining is about. You could go out there tomorrow. You could be with any man you wanted, or you could take home a man tonight. I don't want to do that. And can I be honest? Most women don't. Most women don't. Most women don't want to do that. Okay? So if you're going to come back on this and say, well, there's a lot of girls out there that's hoeing around and sleeping around. Okay, that's like 6%. Can I throw out a percentage? 6% of women are doing that. And if you believe the percentage is higher than that, it's because you're living online. But go out into the real world, ask real women, hey, would you be down to go out tonight and just meet a guy and sleep with him tonight? Most of them are going to tell you no. Most of them are going to tell you no, thank you. Because remember, we take on all the risk from having sex like that, not you all. We take the risk on. So that's it. That's the whole message. I'm going to look at y'all's comments, but I had this conversation with a group of men today. And I was like, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. But I think secretly y'all are envious. I really do. It's some envy. Okay, he said, because I have morals. Of course. But I think all the morals aside, how about this? I'm not even going to go there. I just think women are not designed to do that. Like, that's a part of our DNA. That's a part of our programming. We don't want strange men entering our body. I think most women are like that. So that's just me. Your value would go down quick if you did. Yes, it would. And some men think that way. Okay. Not all men. Okay. He said until 35. Does my value go down at 35? Really? Okay. That's just sexual attention. Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, but we are not supposed to be in any kind of competition with each other. No. Yeah, so no, there is no competition, but I'm just being honest. A lot of modern day men now, younger men, like the way they talk, and I listen. Like, I be quiet and they be talking, and I be like, I don't give my thoughts, my opinions. Look, I be in the barbershop. See, that's what y'all don't know. I be in the barbershop. I be in the barbershop getting my hair cut and I be quiet. I be quiet and they be talking and I be listening. And the reality is a lot of young guys, it's like they're envious of women. They're jealous of women. And I'm like, why? Why would you? There's so much about being a good man. That's just great. Like, why would you be envious of women? Like, I don't get it. There's so many advantages to being a man, but that's just me. Again, we all have our cross to bear. Men don't want to compete with women like that. Okay. Y'all can't get a man of value to lock you down, though. It's easy to get sex. I agree. Me personally, I believe, yes, I can get a man of quality and value to lock me down. I have to also want that man. So just understand that. It's no way a man can compete with a woman on no level. On the other level, all women want to talk about how much is coming to the table and money. No, take money and all of that other crap away. I'm not talking about that. Take all that off the thing. Thank God for women, because without them, there won't be men or women. Precisely. Every single person on the planet came through a woman. The only two people who didn't were Adam. Well, technically, Eve came from Adam. Adam was the only man that didn't come from a woman. Everybody else did. So, women are not talking about love. All they talk about is money. Now again, y'all not going to like this, but that's the women that you're attracting. And that's why I tell people, get offline. Get off dating apps, go out into the real world, stop living in a vacuum and go out into the real world and actually meet real women. Because most real women are not talking about money. We're just not. And how about this? There are women now, that are out earning men. And so they're just like, yeah, I got money. I got money. So, it's not that serious anymore. All options aren't good options. Correct. I agree. And I have said that recently to a guy friend of mine. All options are not good options. Be careful, fellas. And for a successful man, we don't want to hear about money all the time. I agree. But again, you have to get offline. You have to get off social media. You have to get off dating apps. You have to just meet women. Just meet women. Just meet real women in the real world. And I'm going to say this too. You're being foolish to think that a woman would not, because again, this is how we're evolutionarily designed. And I don't know why men can't seem to swallow this red pill. Women are designed to assess a man's resources. That's how we're designed. We need to know that you can take care of us and our offspring if we needed you to. That's how we're designed. And I'm not talking about trips to Dubai. I'm not talking about expensive handbags. I'm just saying, yes, I'm going to ask questions about what you do for a living and try to assess how much money you make for a living, especially women who are of childbearing age. Me, I'm kind of like, okay, you have a job, you're working that job. Hopefully, you have some stability in that job, or you have a good retirement plan. Like, that's kind of more what I'm on. I've already had children. My children are grown, so I'm really not on that. But here's the thing. When I was 25, when I was 28, 29, right before I got married, I definitely assessed a man's resources. I definitely assessed, could I stay at home? Could I be a stay-at-home mother and be married to him? Yeah, damn right I did. Because that was my goal all along. And I thank God every day that I married a man that was also his goal. The first thing we talked about was, hey, I want my wife to stay at home with my children. I don't want my wife working full time and we're having children and no one's at home with my children. I thank God every day that that was the man that I married. And that's exactly what I did. Stayed at home with his children. So again, fellas, come on. We got to be adults about it. Okay. A woman trying to assess your situation, that's not an evil thing or a bad thing. That's called female nature. And again, because we have to bear the children, anything could happen in that process. And then before I know it, I'm not able to go back to work. I need to know that you can hold us down if we needed that to happen. That's it. Okay, but let's come on. You're being, it's childish. To me, that's immature. Oh, a woman shouldn't be interested in a man's money. No, that's how we're wired. That's how we're wired in our DNA. You can have him for a night or two. Okay, I'm not interested in having anybody for a night or two. So, all right. What's keeping me unmarried at 50? I'm curious. What's keeping me unmarried? What about the wife that won't have sex with her husband? Man, you need to go back into my content 3, 4, 5 months. I've talked about that. I've talked about that ad nauseum. And the bottom line is this. You don't turn her on. You don't do it for her. Or there's some sort of physical problem. Or you're not masculine. You're not, you just don't do it for her. I'm just going to keep it real. There's not enough masculine there to bring out her feminine. There's no polarity in your relationship. I've already talked about that ad nauseum, but men don't want to hear that. Okay. Hello, K Jackson 863. Thank you. Great to see you. Okay. All right. Any other? As a man, I agree. This is like a breath of fresh air hearing this from a woman of value. Thank you. I appreciate that. Women are the greatest, nothing but love. Again, I think it's sad if you have not experienced a good woman. And there are a lot of men that haven't. How about this? There are a lot of women who haven't experienced a good man. I did a survey where I put a video up. I think it was by Dr. Jordan Peterson, where he talked about there are women right now that as long as they've been alive, they have not had any positive or good experiences with men. I think that's downright sad. That's definitely not, that's not how I was raised. That's not what I experience now. I know nothing but good men. So I don't understand that. But if you're a man and you've never had a good relationship with a woman, my heart bleeds for you. It really, really does, because you are carrying around a huge wound. And what you don't understand is that wound is now recreating whatever pains, whatever traumas, whatever you got from other women, you keep recreating that with other women. So you have to heal that. And the same goes for women. Their disdain, their hate for men, their resentment of men, men are dangerous, men are evil. But guess what? Those thoughts recreate that same thing over and over and over. The healing work starts with you. Okay? Do you think that men who listen to and see Cardi B and the Stallion and others talk about women's sexual freedom are extrapolating and attributing those attitudes to all women? They could. They could. I think men, if I can be so frank, I think men who live online. I think men who live online. I think men who live in YouTube. I think men who look at young male podcasts, they live in a vacuum. Instead of going out and meeting real women and talking to real women at the mall, at their job, at restaurants, at bars, or wherever women are, Target, Walmart, the grocery store, meet real women. Okay, so just like you're not going to see women like Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B walking around in your office building or walking around at the grocery store, that's a persona. That's a persona. That's not real. Can I be honest? Cardi B don't even like it like that. Megan Thee Stallion don't even like it like that. Think about that. Really? Cardi B? Megan Thee Stallion? Like, these aren't even their government names. They are personas. That's a persona. So it's the critical thinking. That's the thing that's like blowing my mind, that we can't critically think, you know what? Cardi B probably ain't even throwing it down like that. Cardi B is probably not having sex with her man 3 times a day. Cardi B is having sex once a week, maybe twice a week with her man. We're not even critically thinking that. We're seeing her persona and we actually think that it's real. It's not. It's not real. Okay? It's a persona. Okay? That's no. Or twisting that to say that women want to be like men. Most women don't. Most women don't. Talk to real women. Talk to regular old real women. Okay? And some of those women will be average looking women. Some of those women will be heavyset. Some of those women will be tall or short or what, but they're average. Talk to average women and you will see what it is. Okay? So I'm just saying. I don't understand it. Come on. Get offline. Like, it amazes me. I have a platform online and I tell people all the time, I don't live online. I schedule my content. I come on live maybe once a week if I'm lucky. I live in the real world. And so people who live online, they believe everything they hear online. But most women are not out here evil, trying to take all your money and money hungry. And most women are not like that. Most women are not like that. Most women are not hoes. Most women are not sleeping with everybody. Come on. You gotta get offline and talk to real people so you can actually see what real people are like. Okay? Yeah. He said you're right on meeting real women. Just meet real women. Okay? And those women are not going to have BBLs. Those women are not going to have hair weaved all down their back. They're not going to have a bunch of lashes and makeup and all that other stuff on. And that's the other thing. Women want to be those women. There's some women in the real world that want to be an Instagram baddie, and they got all that stuff, but that is not the largest percentage of women. 85% of women are regular women. They have their own lashes. They have their own hair. They have whatever butt they have, whatever chest they got. That's it. Okay? Like, come on. We have to get off the online thing. It just drives me bonkers. So no, but thank you, Alta, for buying a badge. That Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B and who else? What's the other one? The little Spice Girl. I can't even remember her name. That these women are actually doing what they're showing you in their music and in their videos. You think they're doing that in real life? I mean, critically think. They're not. They're selling you that. And we're eating it up. Not me, I'm not eating it up, but people are eating it up. You're actually believing that. And men are actually believing that. Yeah, I want a woman like Cardi B. I want her to, suck this and do this and do that. No, because Cardi B isn't even doing that. So no. Okay? No. All right, I got to go in here and get my files. Thank you, Alta, for buying a badge. I so appreciate you. I just had to come on tonight because, like I said, I sit in the barbershop. I listen to men. I'm quiet. I rarely put in my 2 cents. But it just occurred to me, like, these men are envious of women. Like, they feel a way that a woman can be beautiful, attractive, she can have body, or whatever she got. And if she come in there and say, yeah, I don't have a man, or I'm going home alone at night, or this, they be mad. They be mad, y'all. Like, why she could get a man. She could go out here right now and she could have 5 men. She could have 5 men going home with her tonight. Because we don't want that. Like, that's sex, right? That's just having sex. We want something real. We want a man to be exclusive and committed and devoted to us. That's what we're after. And in 2023, again, that's a tall order. To say, and I'm talking even an average man. Can I be honest? Can I be real honest? Most of the men I date are average men. They are not 6-figure earners. They are not Boris Kodjoe fine or Morris Chestnut fine. No, they are average. And you know what? I had a male friend of mine just the other day. He was looking through some of the pictures of the men that I've been out with. He was like, these men are average. I was like, I told you. I was like, what? I told you that. These men are not, top earners and tens and Chads and Tyrones and whatever they talk. No, these are average men. And these men are like, Anita, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. Anita, I got a lot on my plate. I got my work and, I got my goals and my dreams and my hobbies. Anita, like, these are average men telling me this. So I'm just saying, okay? You got average men that do not want to commit. You got average men, average earners, average body types. I mean, these men do not have 6-pack. They do not have the pecs and the arms. No, these are average men. And they are like, I don't know. I mean, I got options, Okay? So hear me well when I'm talking. All right? Y'all are thinking, oh, because this is the other thing I hear in the barbershop. Oh, y'all keep going after the same men, and y'all keep going after the 10s and the 12s and the Tyrones. And no, I date average men. And this is what I'm hearing from average men. Average men my age, average men older than me, some of them younger than me, but yeah, that's where we are at. Average men think they have a whole host of options, and maybe they do, but yeah, men say to me all the time the whole, oh, you need to settle, you need to, and then I show them pictures like, oh, he's an average guy, precisely, and yet, oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I don't know what I want. Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you all, to all of you all thinking that the average woman, okay, the average woman out here, not the Cardi B's of the world, not the Megan Thee Stallions, and all the other little hot chicks, not them, average women. We date average men, not rich men, not six-figure earners, average men. And these men, they have so-called options that they can't make a choice. They can't choose a good woman, an average woman like them, and they can't settle down with her, have a great life with her. No, they're not doing that. So I don't know what to tell you, y'all. Me personally, I'm sat down for the rest of the year. I've already announced that. I'm good for the rest of the year. I've got lots of projects and lots of things that I'm working on. And I'm not going to sweat myself, okay? I'm not going to, work myself up into a tizzy. I'm not doing that. I got plenty of things that I can be doing, okay? But y'all, women don't want to do what y'all want to do. You don't need to be mad about it, okay? You don't need to look at a beautiful woman and look. This is the other thing. I'm going to talk on this because, like I said, now I'm rolling. Why do you as a man come up to me as a woman, and if I say, oh, thank you so much. What a lovely compliment. I really appreciate that. Oh, no, thank you. I'm good. And then you feel away because I said in the nicest way possible, no, thank you. And here we go. You feel away. See, this why you not married. This why you ain't got no man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that dude. Don't be that dude. Okay? Everybody ain't for everybody. So don't be that dude. All right? You come up to me and you try to shoot your shot, or you try to holler. That's what we call it in my day. You try to holler, and I say, oh, I thank you for the compliment. Oh, that's so wonderful. I really appreciate that. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, because everybody ain't for everybody. And you don't need to now try to rip me to shreds or tell me why I'm single. Tell me why I'm not. You don't need to do that, because in essence, this is what you're saying. This is what a lot of men are saying. If you won't choose me, if you don't choose me, nope. You shouldn't get no man. You shouldn't have no other option, or you shouldn't. Nope. If you won't pick me, that you're the problem. You're the problem. No, that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. But don't be that dude. Don't be that dude, okay? Don't be that dude. Just be like, you know what? Everything ain't for everybody. That's it. And if I was out here shooting shots, I'm sure there'd be a whole lot of men that be saying, oh, thank you, Anita, but no thank you. So what's the big deal? Don't be that dude, okay? Just because a woman don't want to be with you does not mean she shouldn't be with a really great guy. She just don't want to be with you. Like, don't do the sour grapes thing. It's so unattractive. And it's a great test. Sometimes when I tell a man no, that's a great test on who I'm dealing with. I find out real quick who I'm dealing with. You get ugly, you get nasty. I'm like, so now I know why I said no. Now that no was well deserved, right? Come on, don't do that. All right, I'm gone. I'm gonna run in here and get my files. Thank you so much for joining me as I just, I needed to vent. I needed to vent y'all on this live, but we got to do better. Me personally, I'm about to, I didn't came back. I didn't came back off of this hiatus. I'm about to go right back. Right back. I didn't came off my hiatus, got online for 1 week, and I'm ready to be done again. It's so much nonsense, so much foolishness out here, especially online. That's why I stay off it. Stay off the social media. Give yourself a break, okay? Stay off of it because it's so much garbage, and it will get into your system. It will get into your mind. It'll have you thinking all kind of craziness. No, I like being out here in the real world. I like smiling at people in real life. I like talking to people in real life. I like getting to know people in real life because you know what? It helps me to have a clear perspective. But when you're online all the time, looking at people and their nonsense and their garbage and their comments, and see, that's what the dudes was talking about. All women want is money because you're online. You're online and you're looking at all these stupid women and their comments about money. But if you talk to a real woman at your job, at the coffee shop, at the mall, at the Target, she's not approaching you like that. She's not like, oh, hey, how you doing? How much money you make? Not at all. Because she's just trying to get to know you. So take your butt offline. Go out here and meet real people. You'll see what it is. It's almost like you live in this vacuum and you think that the 10% online is the 90% out in the world. But 90% of people out here in the world are not like the people online. We just don't have time for the foolishness. Okay? So that's my advice. Stay offline. Give yourself a break sometimes. Clear your mind. And talk to real people. Ladies, talk to real men. Men, talk to real women. Okay? I released that reel. I released a couple of reels today. And the reel about, the men, approaching and being creepy and all that. Most men are not creepy. There's like, 8% of men that's creepy? 9-10% of men that are actually dangerous? There's 90% of men that ain't trying to do nothing to you. Okay? So, interact with them. Be cool with them. You don't need to date them. You can be friends, but we got to stop this. We got to stop living in this vacuum that says, okay, because it happens online, it must be true for the whole world. It's not. It's not. The stuff that you see online is not real. It's for online. That's why you need to live offline. Okay, so there you go. All right, good talk. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's too much drama on both sides. I know that's right. It's just too much. I can't do it. So you know what? I'm going to keep releasing my content, and I'm going to keep my behind. Off of this social media because, yeah, it's got me feeling away. I've been back for about 10 days, and I'm ready to be done again. I'm over it. Okay? Completely over it. Have a great rest of the evening. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you also for purchasing a badge, and I will be in touch. Now, ladies, if there are any ladies on this live, we are doing group coaching. Our first group coaching call starts this Sunday evening. We're doing group coaching. If you want more information, DM me. You can email me at betterlovemovement@gmail.com. You can send me a payment through PayPal, CashApp, Venmo, but please email me because I had someone send me a Cash App and I don't have that person's email. And I need to know who that is and where I'm sending the Zoom link. So please, please, please make sure that you email me and say, hey, I sent you a Cash App for this date, this time, and I will email you the link. But we're going to have a lot of fun on group coaching. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. Everybody's going to get some homework. We're just going to have a great time. So join me on group coaching 4 times in the month of July. That's what I will be working on, continuing to work on my YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with my YouTube channel, head over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, check out the content over there. I live stream over there every now and again. So yeah, join me on YouTube. Thank you so much, you all, for joining. And as always, stay open to love.